A very special All God's People as we celebrate Nurses Week and Mother's Day 2020. Hi, I'm Connie Vandeman Jeffrey. What did you grow up calling your mother? I called mine Mom or Mother when she got older. Did you know that 96% of Americans will participate in a Mother's Day celebration in some way? How will you connect during the time of the coronavirus? For those fortunate enough to have their mother still with them, there will be little hands offering up big bouquets on FaceTime calls, or drawings to place on the refrigerator, overly sweet greeting cards, favorite foods shared virtually, and Zoom gatherings. There will be millions of phone calls made and selfies sent. There will be laughing and smiling and eyes brimming over with tears. There will be mothers, mamas, moms, mommies, and mums, both young and old. And there will be joy. For many of us, our mother represents the gold standard for unconditional love. And Mother's Day is a chance to show our appreciation. In my experience, it's not really a celebration of how much we love our mothers, although that's certainly a part of it. The truth is that it's a day to recognize and celebrate again how much our mothers have loved us. I'm so thankful for my mother, and I miss her every day. Now, we are right in the middle of National Nurses Week. It's an extraordinary time for us to think about the contribution that nurses make to our society, rivaling the years during wartime when nurses were celebrated for their service in combat areas and field hospitals, or during times of societal crises such as the polio epidemic in 1952. For the 18th consecutive year, nurses topped the 2019 Gallup poll's annual ranking of how Americans viewed 22 major professions. Nurses, medical doctors, and pharmacists are all among the professions ranked highest for honesty and ethics, and an astounding 85% of Americans describe nurse ethics as very high or high. The 5 states that make up the Pacific Union Territory, Arizona, California, Hawaii, Nevada, and Utah, are home to nearly 500,000 nurses. We are so blessed. Many of these great people are members of our churches and work in Adventist hospitals. Adventist nurses can be found in every sector of nursing, from doctors' offices to hospitals to schools to research labs. Many Adventist nurses regard their work as a calling, a ministry, patterning their professional lives after Florence Nightingale, whose vision and courage for nursing first established nursing as a profession. Tuesday, May 12, is the 200th anniversary of her birth, and it's also the culmination of Nurses Week. Florence Nightingale's nursing skills and ideas were deeply tested in the 1850s in the Crimean War. It was there that she faced the challenge of creating environments for healing, at a time when hospitals were poorly equipped and lacked even basic sanitation. Her success was soon copied by other hospitals, as the reduction of death rates from typhoid and cholera among the wounded soldiers who were her patients set standards for care. She is widely considered the founder of modern nursing. While a debilitating illness that she first experienced in Crimea caused her to be bedridden for most of her life, she maintained unflinching attention to factors that impacted how effectively patients were being treated. And she continued to write books and reports right up to her death at age 90 in 1910. About her passion and commitment, she wrote, "Rather 10 times die in the surf, heralding the way to a new world, than stand idly on the shore." Florence Nightingale believed that nursing was a calling. She believed that through their work, nurses embody God's compassion and care. When we celebrate the lives and contributions of nurses, we are recognizing the divine calling that each one of them fulfills as they go about their ministries. And it's a reminder that we are called by God to be the hands and feet of Jesus, to have the mind of Christ, and to live our lives within His grace-filled care. Thank you, nurses, each of you, and a very happy Mother's Day to all the moms watching this program. For All God's People, I'm Connie Jeffrey.